So we've all been caught in this situation where we're giving a talk. And maybe we have skipped some content. Maybe we've spoken faster than we intended. Maybe we've misjudged the time. And we look at the clock and all of a sudden we thought we were finished and there's 15 minutes left on the clock. And the opposite is true more often, where we think we have 15 minutes left and we look at the clock and we have one. But sometimes we have more than we thought. So what do we do in that situation? This is why I always tell speakers, you need to have what I call back pocket stories. A back pocket story is a story you just kind of keep in your back pocket on a just in case basis. So I got a whole bunch of these little stories that I can break out anytime, under any circumstances, anywhere, and I can tell them exactly the same every single time. And I can always take something from the story and make a lesson relevant to the content about which I'm speaking. And so this is a very powerful thing for speakers to do, is you have these back pocket stories so that if you've got extra time, you can always tell more stories. And audiences love stories well told. And the advantage to the back pocket story is these are stories that you have practiced, that you have rehearsed, that you know. These are stories that just come through you like your own name. And you need to have them available at any time. And I've always found that that is one of the best ways to increase that amount of time if you've got extra time. Now, I want to talk about the opposite of that. There is a golden rule in the world of speaking, and the golden rule is you don't go over your time, ever, not by a second, because if you do, what's happening is you're throwing off the entire organization, and chances are good that's the last time you will ever speak there. And I've seen this happen where speakers are allotted, let's say 30 minutes, and I'm standing by to speak, and then they've gone 20 minutes over, even 30 minutes over, and they just will not stop. So here's a golden rule, and in the professional speaking world, this is one of the most unbreakable rules. You do not go over time. Now, nobody is ever going to condemn you for going under time. If you quit 5 minutes early, 3 minutes early, nobody's going to, condemn you for that. In fact, some organizers might say, that's going to help. Now, here's what I do. If a speaker before me has gone over time and the schedule now is off, what I will do is I will go to the organizer and I will give them this option. Would you like me to speak for my full 40 minutes, or would you like me to reduce it and get you back on time? And they really enjoy that. And very rarely have they ever said, no, we want you to get us back on time. They usually say, no, you get your 40 minutes. And they really appreciate that kind of respect, because I'm an event organizer myself. I've run events for many, many years. And when a speaker goes over time, it throws off the entire day for everybody. It is one of the most disrespectful things and unprofessional things you can do as a speaker. So the real question was, what do you do with all that extra time? That's what back pocket stories are for. What do you do if you're approaching the end of your time? You figure out a way to stop on time, no longer than that.